The galaxy, where stars twinkled like distant promises and planets orbited in their silent, celestial dance, there existed a world that had known only chaos and savagery. It was a world where survival was a daily struggle, where the sky roared with the cries of monstrous creatures, and the ground trembled beneath the weight of their might. This world was Vortan, a planet untouched by the hand of civilization, wild and untamed, until the day humans arrived. The galaxy knew humans as the intrepid explorers, the brave pioneers who ventured into the unknown, armed with curiosity and an indomitable spirit. They were the ones who had formed the Great Galactic Council, uniting disparate species into a harmonious federation. But even among the stars, humans were renowned for something else: their unparalleled ability to adapt, to survive, and to tame the wildest of beasts. It was on a routine exploration mission that the survey ship Endeavour stumbled upon Vortan. The planet was flagged as a high-risk, high-reward venture, a treasure trove of untapped resources, teeming with biodiversity, but fraught with peril. The initial scans revealed vast forests, towering mountains, and oceans that shimmered with the reflections of Vortan's 2 moons. Yet, the most striking discovery was the presence of colossal, terrifying creatures, beasts of legend and nightmare. Captain Josie Rodriguez stood on the bridge of the Endeavour, her eyes fixed on the holographic display of Vortan. She was a seasoned explorer, her face weathered by years of travel and countless encounters with the unknown. "We have our work cut out for us," she murmured to her first officer, Commander Mike Taylor. "But if we can tame this world, it could be a beacon for the Council, a testament to human ingenuity and resilience." Commander Mike agreed. "The risks are high, Captain, but so are the rewards. We need a team of the best, scientists, engineers, and a few of those unique individuals who have a way with the wild." Captain Rodriguez smiled. "Indeed. Let's assemble the team. It's time to show the galaxy what humanity is capable of." Word spread quickly through the corridors of the Endeavour and back to Earth, where the Galactic Council's headquarters buzzed with the news. A call was sent out for volunteers, those brave souls who thrived on danger and were driven by the thrill of the unknown. Among the first to respond was Dr. Samuel Norton, a renowned xenobiologist with a reputation for understanding the most enigmatic of alien species. With him came Dr. Lyra Glenn, a geneticist whose groundbreaking work on gene manipulation had earned her accolades throughout the galaxy. They were joined by Chief Engineer Andy Chin, a genius with machinery who could build and repair anything from starships to exoskeletons. But perhaps the most intriguing addition to the team was Lily Thornton, a quiet, unassuming woman with an extraordinary talent. She could communicate with animals. On Earth, she had been a legend, taming the most ferocious of beasts with nothing more than a whisper and a touch. Now, she was about to face her greatest challenge yet. As the team gathered in the briefing room, Captain Rodriguez addressed them. "You've all been chosen for your exceptional skills and your courage. Vortan is a wild, untamed world, but I believe we can bring order to the chaos. This mission will not be easy, but if we succeed, it will be a triumph for humanity and a beacon of hope for the entire galaxy." The team agreed, their faces set with determination. They were ready to face the unknown. The Endeavour descended through Vortan's atmosphere, its hull shimmering as it pierced the dense clouds. Below, the landscape unfolded in all its primal glory: vast jungles, towering mountains, and rivers that wound like serpents through the verdant terrain. But amidst the beauty, there lurked danger. The sensors detected movement, large, powerful creatures moving with a predatory grace. The team disembarked from the ship, their eyes wide with awe and trepidation. Dr. Norton immediately began setting up his equipment, eager to analyze the flora and fauna. Dr. Glenn started collecting samples, while Chief Engineer Chin supervised the construction of a temporary base. Lily Thornton, however, had a different task. She ventured into the jungle, her senses attuned to the life around her. She moved with a quiet confidence, her eyes scanning the foliage, her ears picking up the faintest sounds. It wasn't long before she encountered her first Vortan beast. It was a massive creature, standing over 12 feet tall, with scales that shimmered in the dappled sunlight and eyes that glowed with an eerie intelligence. It let out a low, rumbling growl, its muscles tensing as it prepared to attack. Lily stood her ground, her heart pounding. She reached out with her mind, projecting calm and reassurance. The creature hesitated, its growl fading into a curious rumble. Slowly, she extended her hand, her voice a soft whisper. "Easy now," she said. "I mean you no harm." The beast sniffed the air, its eyes locked onto hers. For a tense moment, the jungle was silent, the only sound the rustling of leaves in the breeze. Then, with a low rumble, the creature stepped forward, its massive head lowering until it touched her hand. Lily smiled. "That's it. We can be friends." Back at the base, the team watched in awe as she led the creature out of the jungle, her hand resting gently on its head. It was a moment of triumph, a first step toward taming the wildness of Vortan. The days that followed were a whirlwind of activity. Dr. Norton and Dr. Glenn worked tirelessly, cataloging the myriad species they encountered and studying the genetic makeup of Vortan's creatures. They discovered that the beasts, despite their fearsome appearance, possessed a remarkable intelligence and a complex social structure. Chief Engineer Chen, meanwhile, constructed barriers and shelters, designing innovative technologies to protect the team from the planet's more aggressive inhabitants. His exoskeletons, equipped with powerful tranquilizers and defensive measures, became invaluable tools in their mission. Lily's bond with the creatures grew stronger with each passing day. She spent hours in the jungle, communicating with the beasts, learning their ways, and teaching them to trust her. She discovered that many of them had been driven to aggression by the harsh conditions and scarcity of resources. With her guidance, they began to form peaceful communities, coexisting with the humans. But not all encounters were so harmonious. One evening, as the sun set and cast long shadows across the camp, a piercing roar shattered the tranquility. A massive beast, unlike any they had seen before, burst from the jungle, its eyes wild with rage and pain. It was injured, its body covered in deep gashes, and it lashed out at everything in its path. The team sprang into action. Dr. Norton and Dr. Glenn scrambled to prepare a sedative, while Chun and his engineers readied their exoskeletons. But it was Lily who stepped forward, her heart aching at the sight of the suffering creature. "Wait!" she called out, her voice firm. "Let me try." Against their better judgment, the team held back, watching as Lily approached the rampaging beast. She moved slowly, her hands outstretched, her voice a soothing melody. "It's okay," she murmured. "I'm here to help." The beast roared, its eyes blazing with fury, but it did not attack. Lily continued to speak softly, her presence a balm to its pain. Gradually, the creature's rage subsided, and it sank to the ground, exhausted and trembling. Dr. Norton and Dr. Glenn rushed forward, administering the sedative and treating the wounds. Chen and his team secured the perimeter, ensuring the safety of the camp. As the beast's breathing steadied and it drifted into a peaceful sleep, Lily knelt beside it, her hand gently stroking its massive head. "You're safe now," she whispered. "We're here to help." The incident with the injured beast marked a turning point in their mission. The creatures of Vortan, once feared as monsters, began to see the humans as allies. Word spread through the jungle, and more beasts came forward, seeking the humans' help. Dr. Norton and Dr. Glenn made groundbreaking discoveries, unlocking the secrets of the creature's biology, and finding ways to enhance their natural abilities. Chen's innovations transformed the camp into a thriving hub of activity, where humans and beasts worked side by side, building a new future for Vortan. Lily's connection with the creatures deepened, and she became a beloved figure among them. She learned their language, their customs, and their stories. She understood their fears and their dreams, and she taught them about humanity's own journey from chaos to civilization. As the weeks turned into months, the camp grew into a flourishing settlement. The once wild jungle was now a haven of harmony, where humans and beasts coexisted in mutual respect and understanding. The council sent representatives to witness the miracle unfolding on Vortan, and they were awed by what they saw. Captain Rodriguez stood at the heart of the settlement, her eyes filled with pride and wonder. "We did it," she said, her voice choked with emotion. We tamed the wildest of worlds and proved that even in the face of the greatest challenges, humanity can prevail. The council representatives agreed, their faces alight with hope. This is a testament to the power of cooperation and compassion, one of them said. It is a beacon of hope for the entire galaxy. As Vortan transformed, so did its inhabitants. The once feared beasts became protectors and partners, their strength harnessed for the benefit of all. The settlement grew, attracting scientists, engineers, and adventurers from across the galaxy, all eager to be part of this extraordinary experiment in coexistence. Dr. Norton and Dr. Glenn continued their research, making discoveries that would revolutionize medicine and genetics. Chief Engineer Chen's innovations spread throughout the galaxy, improving lives on countless worlds. And Lily Thornton's name became synonymous with harmony, her methods of communication and understanding studied and adopted by diplomats and peacekeepers everywhere. But the greatest change was in the hearts of the people. They had faced their fears and embraced the unknown, finding common ground with creatures they once thought of as monsters. They had learned that true strength lay not in domination, but in understanding, not in fear, but in compassion. One evening, as the sun set and cast a golden glow over the settlement, the team gathered for a celebration. The air was filled with laughter and music, the sounds of a community united by a shared dream. Captain Rodriguez raised a glass, her eyes shining with pride. "To Vortan," she said, her voice ringing out. "To the creatures who taught us that even the wildest of beasts can become our friends. And to humanity, whose greatest strength is its ability to adapt, to learn, and to love." The crowd erupted in cheers, their voices a chorus of hope and joy. They had faced the wildest of worlds and emerged victorious, not through conquest, but through understanding. They had tamed the alien beasts, and in doing so, had found a new way of life, a new dawn for humanity and the galaxy. And as the stars twinkled above, they knew that this was only the beginning. For on Vortan they had discovered not just a new world, but a new way of being, a way of harmony, of cooperation, and of peace. And that, they knew, was the greatest triumph of all.